Hey everybody, welcome back. Adam Flowers here. It is Mob Vlog, December 11th, 2024. We're getting close to the end of the year, believe it or not. But we're back. We're going to unwrap some more of this saga of Tiffany Henyard in Dolton, Illinois, the super mayor. So stick around. Mob Vlog, guys. And with us today is Red Wemette. How are you doing today, Red?
I'm doing chipper.
Excellent, excellent. So we're going to be talking about the Tiffany Henyard saga, ongoing saga. So I hear that you have some more updates for us this week.
Well, yeah, I've been listening and talking and finding out different things. It's like an onion. It keeps unraveling and unraveling and unraveling. And the number one question that everybody has is, when is she going to jail?
Yes.
Well, she's got to be indicted first. And after she's indicted, then she's got a trial. She's got a right to go to a trial.
Right.
And they find her guilty, which I'm sure they will. There's no doubt in my mind. But after, she's definitely going to jail. But it may be next year. It may be next year. I thought it'd be before the first of the year, but it doesn't look that way now.
Not going to happen. Going to have to wait until next year.
Well, they made some moves where I'm sure the people who are calling the shots at the FBI are turning around saying, let's see how this thing plays out. Number one, we've got witnesses that worked there that turned against her. That's number one.
Right.
They turned state's evidence. That's it. And they don't want to go to jail. They don't want, they were already indicted. He was already indicted. So they don't want that to happen. The other thing they're thinking about is, what about this Lori Lightfoot? She's doing an investigation. What's she going to come up with? Why should we do the work when she can do that and we can check her out? Maybe she's going to find out where a few bodies are buried. The other part is Tiffany has been fighting an eviction. Now, here's a woman that makes X amount of dollars, supports her boyfriend, she's a single parent. That's not even his child. Right. And she can't pay her rent. I mean, her rent is like, and I always wondered, why doesn't she own her own house? And finally, I figured it out. The reason she doesn't own her own house is she never had anything until she fell into this position. And now that she's in it, she's not invested in anything somebody can take away. So rent, it's not taken away. That's the way it is.
Yeah, that's what happens. But I mean, you're making over $250,000 a year. Not counting what you're siphoning off of, like Tiffany Cares Foundation, things like that. Right?
The foundation was closed. The foundation was closed for cancer. It was closed due to they didn't file what do you call it, to renew the corporation. They didn't file so it's been closed. It's off.
Yeah, so that's done. That's over with.
Yes.
Unbelievable. It just really is. So Stephen Miner, yeah, she'll be standing at 4 p.m. before too long.
I would think so.
4 p.m. No. Rico Suave, Tiffany will go to jail about the same time the government's revealing the UFOs and our aliens here.
It could be, Rico. It could very well be. That could be the answer to it. By the way, folks, let's do Adam here a favor and like his video. It's we put a little bit of time in it. Some hit that like button, folks.
Like button. Smash it, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to hear about politics mixed with
criminal,
with crime, mixed with Blazing Saddles. I swear to God, man, this is like it's the only place that we're gonna get away with some things that we get away with on this channel. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. Government humor, LOL. Yes, Mr. Hoffman, this is par for the course in small towns with village boards in various districts. Many times, it's a park, fire, or library district, and a board member gets caught with their hand in the cookie jar. That's what happens. Yes, it does. So welcome in, guys. Who knows how much she's grifting off the town's treasury? Exactly.
Well, she was, but the credit cards were canceled, so she can't charge anything on the credit cards. And right now, her biggest complaint is we don't have insurance because it's not on the line item for the insurance.
Right.
And what we have to do is we have to raise taxes because taxes are coming up at the first of the year. We have to raise taxes on the people. So let's pass a new budget because they haven't had a budget passed in 2 years. So that what she's not telling the public is this, when she goes on these things, is that they have a slush fund. It's a general fund.
Right.
And the insurance can be paid out of that. There's enough money in it to pay it. However, when she started, there was an excess of $5 million in that fund. And now it's at a deficit of $3 million. That's $8 million she went through in 3 years.
Jesus.
Where did it go? I think Lori Lightfoot's going to have a good say-so on where it went.
Where it went. She's going to have a...
Oh, yeah.
Right, and then...
Somebody going to jail.
You got it. You got it. I agree. 1,000%. It's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen. Christina Morris, thanks for being a member of the channel, Christina. Welcome in and hello. Philip Wright, what'd I miss? Nothing. Didn't miss anything.
Maybe because you can always watch it again, Philip.
Exactly. Mr. Hoffman, usually the woman caught has a hyphenated last name. I never vote for a woman with 2 last names. Okay, it's a little misogynistic, but all right, I'll go with it, Just slightly misogynistic there.
Misogynistic. I haven't voted for a woman my entire life for anything.
Okay. Now, there's some misogyny right there.
Excuse me, I voted for Jane Byrne.
Ah, you voted for Jane Byrne. Okay. It's the only time you ever voted for an office? No, really?
Wait a second. Roman Paczynski's daughter ran for secretary of the city of Chicago. Yeah. And I ran for her too. I voted for her too. So that's 2 I
voted for the new mayor of Las Vegas.
Okay. I probably would have too.
I voted for the old mayor too, Carolyn. So yeah, I was happy with them. They were good. So
it's not about me being misogynistic. It's probably about me being cold misogynistic.
Right.
It's not about being a racist, but because I didn't vote for Obama the last time, but I did the first time. But it's not about me being a racist. It's about me not liking certain individuals. That's all.
Policies.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what base it on. So, Mr. Hoffman, I have a lot of Archie Bunker in me. Yeah, well, that Archie Bunker can get into you. You know what I mean? Guys,
told that Mr. Hoffman, but I don't agree with it. I think I am me. That's it.
There you go. So, which one of the city officials did they indict? Was that Freeman?
Yes. And on income tax evasion. And that's where the problem is going to be, is on income tax evasion. Those are the people that are really involved in this. The FBI just issues the warrant. The Justice Department, they issued a warrant. But it's like Hunter Biden. The real problem is in his taxes, but they didn't go after him on the taxes. The Justice Department, lagged on it. In this case, she's not Hunter Biden. They're not going to pull her under their wing and take care of her.
Right.
But CID is definitely made a deal with him. They're letting him refile his own taxes.
Oh.
So while he's doing that, I'm sure he's cooperating. And there's 2 other people that have been seen down there talking that were on the board at one time.
Uh-huh.
They're cooperating. They're employees.
You know what they told Keith Freeman to get him to flip, right?
No.
The regs, and if you haven't grabbed this proposal, you're gonna feel like you are fucked with a dick big enough for an elephant to feel it.
Ow.
And he was like, all right, I'll talk. No problem.
Oh.
All right. Toy, her chief of police indicted for the same thing. That would be Lacey, correct?
Yes, but he's out of the picture right now. Lacey was let go because he did not have a certification from the state of Illinois.
Gotcha.
Her law enforcement officer. So he was kicked out. She put a temporary guy in there, but he was recently kicked out too. So they really don't have a police chief.
They don't have a police chief over there?
Not now.
What about a fire chief?
I don't know. There was a mention.
All right. So that's I mean, you know, how do you run a city with no chief of police?
She's trying to choke them, and you know, she's doing a pretty good job, but you know, they got her because she's only got 90 days left. Hold your breath, folks. She's got 90 days left, and that's it.
According to Toy, she filed a case today in an attempt to fire Keith again.
She can't do it.
Can't do it?
No. I think I made this when I spoke Monday. I made this very clear. She can file all the lawsuits she wants. You got to win in order to file, in order to get some action done. She can make any claim she wants. And this is not an emergency thing. The bankruptcy judge took his powers away. You're right about that. He did.
Yeah. So.
Sorry.
Yeah. Crazy. I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for the people in Thornton Township, but I feel bad for the people in Dolton, especially. And you want to say, well, they voted her in, you know, so they deserve what they got.
No, you can't say that because that happens everywhere. There's a lot of mayors and different people that get in on city councils that get voted into positions. And after they get in, they don't live up to their promises. And the people are saying, how did we get here? Well, that's how they got there. They believed in it.
I don't know. I'm just thinking, you know, like she wasn't even voted in as the supervisor in township. Wasn't she appointed that position somehow?
Yes. And she took advantage of a clause that was in there to get the salary that she's getting because the guy she was an intern. The guy was still alive. And then after he appointed her, because he was the supervisor, and after he appointed her to kind of replace him, after 2 years, he died. So he was in office and they let her take over.
See, that's just, and she stepped right into his shoes, literally.
And picked up his longevity on his salary for what, 20 years?
It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Lisa Lee, what's the cost to file?
The actual cost is $150. You have to have an attorney do it for you. Most attorneys I know will do a frivolous lawsuit in Chicago, in Cook County. They'll do a frivolous lawsuit for maybe $1,000 cash, $1,500.
Jeez.
I've known them do it for less.
Wow. So when do you think that this is all going to go down? I mean, they're building their case right now. The prosecution is, right?
Yes. I think when all the dust settles, and I predicted before it would be done before the first of the year. But the way it's looking to me now, it's when the dust settles, they've got Lori Lightfoot's. They're going to see how much they can get.
Right.
She may be totally out of office, but she's liable from the day they started investigating her.
She's going to have to pay all that money back?
Every time of it. And if she doesn't pay it back, guess what, Adam? Whatever she makes, if they do any withholding on her, they take it right out of IRS.
Take all of it, huh?
IRS lien.
Oh, my God.
So you can't own a house in Illinois. You can't own, there's a lot of things you just can't have.
From rags to riches to rags. That's the story right there. I mean, God, that's just, ugh. They should have known. They should have known something was going on with her when when she was first inaugurated. She said some strange things at her inauguration that raised some flags like this.
J.F. Kennedy said, "Ask not what you can do for your country, but ask what you can do for your country."
I mean, at that point in time, they should have been like, "Hold on, what did she say? Like, what's the hell going on here?"
They did, but you know, it was set up to nerves. They just thought she was nervous. She's young and inexperienced, and we'll give her a chance.
I don't know. I don't like the way she governs.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman. that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Ah, yeah.
Too much, man. You know, you give Red a few buttons and you give him a few blazing saddle clips, and look what happens. I mean, come on, Red. Okay, her vocabulary is enough to disqualify her. I agree with you totally, Toy.
100%. Pearl Spink, they should pay back what she owes out of her pension. I don't think she's going to get any pension.
Is she going to get a pension?
No. I don't think she's going to get any pension. It's like Avoyevich when he was indicted as governor of Illinois.
Yeah.
He lost his pension. He lost everything when he was convicted.
Hey, did you hear that the new border czar, Homan? Did you hear what he announced yesterday? He's going to start in Chicago. What do the folks in Chicago think about that? He says he's coming in. He's going to told Pritzker and he told Brandon Johnson said, if you guys get in my way, I'm going to prosecute you for abating and abetting a felon.
He said he was going to arrest them. He was going to take them into custody and arrest them on federal charges.
It's crazy. Lisa Lee, Tiffany is racist, in my opinion.
Anybody talks about everything that's all black or all white or all Asian. I mean, you're talking about, or it says my people. Who are my people? They should be everybody. It shouldn't be one color. It should be everybody.
If I say my people, does it mean the Poles?
Pardon?
If I say my people, does that mean the Polacks? If I say my people?
Well, if you're generally speaking about the Polish.
Well, I'm Polish, so I mean, it would be, mainly Polish. I have other things in me too, but Pearl's pink. Good. She don't deserve it. The damn pension. She doesn't deserve the pension. Not at all.
No.
So,
she won't get it. Guaranteed.
I love Homan. He means business. It's true. It's true. In the end, they're only going to elect another corrupt Democrat.
I don't know. I like this guy. As a matter of fact, his resume looks real good. He was a draft pick.
What
football player? What's his name?
Brandon. Napoleon Harris.
Right, Napoleon Harris.
Yeah, you like him?
Yes, I do. He's got a good resume. He's got a very good resume.
Background in business too, doesn't he?
Very much so. Yes.
That's who you need. Somebody in charge who understands how to run a business, because it's what a city is. It's what a county is, a township, a country. It's a business. You have money coming in. You have to spend the money, and you need to do it efficiently.
Well, he's already talking about, the Democratic ticket's going to take it there. So who's ever running against on the Republican ticket, they're not going to win. And she can only be used as a write-in. That means you take a piece of paper and write her name on it and put it in the ballot box. But he's going to win. It's going to happen. And when he does have the resume for it. He was an athlete, draft pick. He had an injury. And he
was a professional NFL, was he?
For a short period of time.
Okay.
But he had an injury, and because of that, he was out of that, but he went back to college. And he looks good on paper. And he speaks well. When I heard him speak.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
He does have the community spirit. He has the community in mind. Now, they're bringing up a fact that he doesn't live within the community. What they didn't bring up was the fact that he has the right to run for that office. And now he has like 6 months to move there, 180 days to find a house and move there.
Gotcha.
If it is within their clause that they have to be a resident, like one, in order to be a Chicago police officer, you had to live in the city of Chicago.
Right. I had a neighbor. He was a fireman for Chicago, and he lived in Calumet City. And he used to have to wear disguises when he went to work at home, and try not to get caught because he wasn't living in the city limits. So, Toy, he also has his own money. The guy has money, so he's
another plus. He doesn't need to reach into.
Doesn't need to put his hand in the cookie jar. In other words, because he's got his own his own money. Buki, feeling sorry for Tiffany Henyard. Henyard is like feeling sorry for Adolf Hitler.
That's a stretch, but it's still, I understand
It
it.
is, yeah. Brady, hear how the Polish firing squad died? Yeah, they stood in a circle.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I can laugh at Polish jokes, though. Just like Red can laugh at Irish jokes. Did I ever tell you did you ever hear the one about the two Irishmen that walked out of a bar?
They never did.
You're never going to hear it. Squeegee. Tiffany is the super mayor, all right. The woman of steel. S-T-E-A-L. I love it. The woman of steel. Oh, jeez. You guys are fun. You guys are fun.
Well, she's complaining right now. She's complaining that we made her famous.
No, that's what she's saying. Y'all using my names. Clickbait. You clickbait.
Y'all using me for clickbait and ratings. Because y'all literally go on my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my Tiffany on the Move podcast page, and you take my clips and use it to bring people into your stations. I think now you guys owe me a check, news.
I like how she's promoting herself. My Instagram page, my Facebook page, my Tiffany on the Move podcast. It's kind of I'm gonna give it to her. But she doesn't understand how to speak. Not that I'm perfect. I mean, I'm known as the butcher. I especially with names. I'm terrible with names. But I don't say things like I brought back a parade that was dormanted. You mean one that was dormant, right?
Since I became your mayor, I brought back a parade that has been dormanted for over a decade. And for those that don't know, that's over 10 years.
Dormant.
You use your tongue prettier than a $20 whore.
Yes, he does.
Fancy Brainy, that butcher boy.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's get some more comments and enough messing around here. Duro. I've seen a whole lot of new names in here. 450 of you guys in here live right now. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you enjoy politics mixed with Blazing Saddles. Why not? Who else is doing it?
Which is politics in itself.
Who else is doing it? I wish that somebody would explain to her what clickbait is. Mr. Nibbles, how could we not use the clips? They're priceless. Oh, it's true. It really is. It's true. For those of you on medication, it is 420 Central Time. Scott Christoffel, get her on the show. I don't think she'd want to be on. I'll be honest. I don't think so. So she made herself famous by being a crook. Yeah, that's what made her famous. She did it to herself. She's gonna blame us, blame everybody else that's doing shows about it, and come on, it's just absolutely.
Hi from Liverpool, England.
Liverpool, England. Oh, hey, Tony Booty, and see all the way in Liverpool, and you sitting there laughing about this too, watching this shit show unfold over here in the U.S. Right? I mean, it's just crazy.
Everybody should know that media is deception.
You are fake news.
The media is deception. She said the media is deception, and then Elon said we are the media. So it's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting.
Richard, for coming by. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, I from Scotland, UK. Wow, Richard, nice. Got people from all over the place watching. Yeah. So yeah. Oso Duro. I'm going to read it, even though it sounds like a racist comment. But black women are seldom fit to hold any position of power.
I wouldn't. That's not a good argument. That's a good argument right there, because I don't think that's true.
I don't think so either. I think
it's not a matter the color of their skin. It's a matter
of character, principles, values, morals. Those kinds of things are really what I would base it on. So Susan, someone said that they think she is a hood bugger. What the hell's a hood bugger? A hood bugger. Susan, I don't know what a hood bugger is. Like to know, though. If anybody knows, like to know. I'm afraid I'm saying I'd like to know, and I'm going to find out later. I really didn't want to know. I got that funny feeling that that's one of those moments coming on right now.
Shane Weaver, it's good to see you.
Shane Weaver, yes, nice to see you in here. John Ramsey, does this woman speak English? Our schools are going downhill.
They've been going downhill ever since 1958.
They've been going downhill for a while, but this is my favorite right here. This is my favorite.
But I don't want anybody that's young like me to be discouraged. Run for office. Public office is something that's needed and something that the youth need to take a stance and do.
To what?
And something that the youth need to take a...
Did you say utes?
Yeah, 2 Utes.
What is a ute?
The Utes. She says that a lot, though. The youth needs to, it's crazy. Really is.
Brian Keith says, hood chicken.
Hood chicken from the neighborhood.
It doesn't make any sense to me, Brian.
Okay.
This time, 466 people watching, only 82 likes.
Hit the like button, guys.
Don't like us anymore. We can go home.
Here now. Hit the like
I got
button.
a show going on after this with Adam on my channel. I guess you guys aren't coming over. You won't like me.
No. Yeah, we'll have fun. Leanne rolling along. Candace Owens would be wonderful in a political position. So why not? Why not?
Okay, I want to know now. There's 2 people. What is a
Hood booger?
Yes.
Hood bugger.
Hood rat gets around the neighborhood.
Booger? Is it booger or bugger?
I think it's booger.
Hood booger. Female that sticks to any dude in the hood.
That's her.
Okay.
I believe she supports this idiot.
Kamal?
Her boyfriend, not her husband. She's not married.
Right.
She actually supports him.
Yeah. James Dix, didn't she put the fix in so Napoleon would only get $25K? Well, James, so
he did change it. She changed it so he can only make 25 grand a year, but that's anybody. Anybody that fills that seat is only going to get 25,000 a year, and that's what they deserve.
Which is what she should have started. Excuse me, what she should have started at 25K. She shouldn't have stepped in there in her predecessor's shoes and started at 200,000. No. It's just crazy. And I guess that he is married, according to Toy. The Kamal is married. So
wow.
Yeah, Leanne, I don't know, and I don't think I want to know. So she's not married, but her boyfriend, Steve, is what you mean. Her boyfriend, not her husband. Hey, Rock Springs, Wyoming. Carla, welcome in.
Nice. Hi, Carla. How you doing?
Hey, Ultra Cowboy, what are your pronouns, Red?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Red has no idea. He has no clue what that even means. But thanks for asking, Ultra Cowboy.
I don't think I knew when I was 50. I'm 75 now.
God.
Pronouns. What are pronouns?
Share, I'm guessing. Y'all, Tiffany graduated with an A in her Hooked on Ebonics workbook from Dollar Tree, $125. It's true. Come on, you can't make it up, man. Listen to some of this. Here's one. This is one right here. I love this.
Y'all all say Martin Luther King had a dream, but guess what? I am the dream.
She's
Martin Luther King's nightmare.
Jesus. My God, come on already. That is crazy. As soon as she spoke, she should have been disqualified from running. Holy illiterate hellbat, man, Foghorn. Yeah, thanks for that. It's true. So, Lisa Lee, I thought the court reversed it back to 50,000 from the 200. No,
it's 25.
Okay, Mr. Hoffman. Bill Cosby used to rant about the poor grammar used in the community. He said, "Your dirty laundry gets out of school every day at 2:30."
Right.
Do we really care what Bill Cosby said? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I really don't care what Bill Cosby said. Oh, you he said a lot. Here, take this pill.
I heard him speak to children when I was out in Las Vegas, and he was speaking to children in school. And what he did to the kids was terrible. He had these kids crying because at that time they were changing from black to Afro-American or something like that. And he said, "What are you going to do when somebody calls you a Negro?" And he would scream in these kids' faces, "You tell them you're black. You tell them you're black." These poor kids had tears coming down their faces. Why are you doing this? God. I had a very low opinion of him after that. I felt sorry for those poor kids. I really did.
So Cher says that Tiffany's boyfriend's making $100,000 a year. He's in charge of the youth program.
I don't know anything about the program. He wasn't making a dime. She was supporting him. Her mother was working for the city of Dolton.
Yeah. George Smanchik. Hey, Butch. Good to see you. That's Butch hanging from a straitjacket there in his moniker. He's a escape artist, magician. I've known Butch since 15, 16 years old. Yeah. Anyway, so let's stay on subject. She didn't run. She didn't run. She was super lucky and was appointed to that position. Exactly. She wasn't elected there.
I said that. She was appointed by the superintendent of Thornton Township. And when she was appointed, it was temporary. And then after a few months, 6 months or so, he passed away. After they passed away, she just took over and they said, "Okay, you can keep his job." Then they found out she was keeping his salary too.
DeAva, correction, Cher, the boyfriend makes $130,000 from that youth program.
Where is the youth program at, DeVea?
I wonder where, if that's something that's going on in the city of Dolton, if that's something that they hold somewhere. Doesn't Henyard have a record for breaking into vehicles when she was younger?
Yes, she does. She was under 18 though.
Right.
So the record's sealed. But that's okay. Marion Barry was the mayor of Washington, D.C., or DC mayor. And he was convicted of possession of cocaine and did time in prison.
You got to be kidding me.
No, and he got reelected. After he got out of prison, he got reelected.
Oh, God. So that's just...
I am so very humble, and I pledge to you, Dolphin, to make you proud.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
I'm not even going to try the name here. Malcosta. It's a no-show job that Kamal has. One of those like Sam DiStefano being working for the city, right? As a of course. Same
like any of the guys that worked at the sanitary district. Some had jobs there and they never showed.
Just collecting the paycheck, right?
A lot of them worked for McCormick Place and they didn't no-show job.
Dean Henyard. All right. Tiffany Henyard. I like it. I think it sticks. Yeah. So why not? Squeegee seems to think it's pretty funny too. So it's through the township, but he hasn't done anything for the youth program.
That makes sense. I mean, she probably got him the job because she was the superintendent of the board of trustees, and she got the job for him. And that was probably before all this. They knew that he was taking everything that he's taking. They went in there. There's premeditation involved here, and he'll go to jail too. You watch.
You think so?
Oh, either that or he'll turn on her.
Kamal will, huh?
Oh yeah.
Let's see what happens.
He's accepting bribery money.
What? You guys, this just goes to show you. Worry about your local government. Like, honest to God, the elections are important. Go make your voice heard. Get involved, because look at this shit, and it'll just go uphill from there. You know, this is somebody that gets elected, and then their township mayor, a supervisor, and a mayor, and then one day they go, you know what? I think I'm going to run for state representative. And then they're like, well, I think I'm going to do. I'm going to run for senator. And then, you know what the hell? Let's go for
Barack Obama.
There you go. Right? It happened. It happened.
He never finished one office that he was elected for.
It's crazy. Well, presidency he did.
I stand corrected.
It's the only one he finished, right? Because
That's
he from seat to seat.
Oh yeah.
And I think when he became senator, he said, "I'm not going to run for president," and then turned around a few months later and did it. Although I'll be honest, you know, he was very, very, very charming. He was persuasive.
I thought he was going to be a change, and he was a change. Not
You
the one
voted for him. You voted for Barack. Yeah,
I did. I voted for him.
Yeah. See, so there you go. We're getting behind the comments. There's 650 of you guys in here right now.
Yes,
hit the like button. Hit the like button if you're having fun.
Mentioning the indictments.
He'll turn on her for sure. He's only sticking around for the money. As soon as it goes, he goes. Yeah, as soon as that money's gone, so is he. Out, gone.
I agree with you 1,000%.
Yes.
Somebody mentioned something really goofy here. He said, "Oh, here it is, Joshua Allen."
You hear about the guy who went into Mad Sam's basement, looked to talk about it? Ask Red. He knows. Right? That's Mad Sam.
I think I'm the only guy living that's.
I made one mention of Mad Sam. Look at where we go. See? North Carolina. I plan on doing my Christmas shopping in Dolton. One stop. Bingo. Oh, my God. Which is right. The first one arrested is the first one that's going to make the deal. Yes. That's what's going to happen. We need to get Adam appointed as Las Vegas mayor. Robert. I don't know about that. I really don't. I don't think I'd want. It's a lot of responsibility with something like that. I don't know. But then again, why not?
Everybody's picking on Big Mike.
Big Mike. Oh, okay. We're back to Obama.
Yeah.
Theft, phony, Henyard. Tawana. Theft, phony, Henyard.
Tawana?
Thephany. Sorry. Theft, funny.
Tawana. Good nickname.
Yard. Okay. She's a pathological liar, according to North Carolina. Didn't Trump run to stay out of... Didn't Trump run to stay out jail?
No.
I don't think so. But, you know, everybody has their reasons.
But maybe people don't like my smile. Maybe they don't like my hair, which is real, by the way. Look at that sucker.
Red, you've gone to parties at Mar-a-Lago.
Yes, I have.
And you say that this is how he's like in real life.
He is a ham.
He's just a ham. Right?
He has always been a ham. There's little groups of people that barbecues.
Yeah.
Saturday barbecues. Little groups of people, and he'd work outdoors, but he would work the crowd. He'd go from this group, hi, do you need this? Do you need that? He doesn't drink, but he'd have an open bar there. And the greatest barbecues, I mean, it was great, but he'd just talk to a few people and say, excuse me, and he'd go over to another. He works a crowd. He knows how to work a room. And all he does, his favorite subject is talking about himself. That's it.
Huh. That's what, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what happens.
But he's good at what he does. I mean, he's very good at what he does. He's probably very much a narcissist, but he's very good at what he does. I like him.
Well, Tiffany said she's going to win just like Trump. She's going to win in a landslide. So
I doubt
we'll see. Will you doubt it? Did you see the meeting? Did you see how she adjourned the meeting and she ran out of the room?
Yes.
Several months ago.
Clear the room, guys. The meeting's adjourned. Everybody out.
You say that. What? Meeting is adjourned. It is? No, you say that, Governor. What? Meeting is adjourned. It is? Here, play around with this for a while.
Oh, thank you.
Ryan Brown, thank you for the super sticker.
Hey, Ryan, good to see you, buddy. Red, you read my mind. I believe Marion Barry on tape inside a hotel room smoking crack with 2 prostitutes gets reelected. That tracks.
Yes, that was on TV back in the day. They actually showed it.
You guys have some pretty clever names for Tiffany. Mudwadding Henyard. Tiffany, hair hat, Hentard. She does. She's got a lot of wigs, man. A lot of wigs.
This is a very good question, though.
What's that? Election in Dolton. Who counts the votes? Yeah.
Get back to Tiffany's leather wig.
Leather wig, man. It's just crazy how this could actually go on and happen. Remember when she was singing and came in?
How y'all doing? Ain't no stopping us now.
All right, karaoke night apparently at City Hall. That's Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard kicking off tonight's board meeting.
Unbelievable, man.
And I tell you, she is so wrong because there is stopping her now.
Well, they are.
It's coming to a real good stop. It's being slowed down. She's hurting.
Yeah. Well, she said the trustees don't do anything. They don't do any work.
Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work.
They did some work.
She put them to work. She put them to work on getting rid of her.
Yeah, they went right to work. That's right to work. Yeah, see, he's tone deaf, Wiggany. Saint sinner. Tone deaf, Wiggany. God.
I gotta kick it. This got me here.
Tiffany is going to hire Stevie Wonder to count the votes. Get Ray Charles in there with him, you know. Make sure he's watching out for him, you know. Yeah. So our hair grew. Your hair glued here. Jimmy, I don't know what you're smoking, but all right. So Philip Wright. So what's her real hair color if she wears wigs all the time?
Probably black.
Probably black. Most. I would
No.
think, you know? But again, you know what? Red Fox. Do you know how he got the name Red Fox? His hair was like kind of reddish.
It was.
Black. Yeah.
Hair.
Yeah.
I like hair when people red hair. Thank you, Brian. Another $4.99 from Brian. Thank you so much, buddy.
Hey, nice. Thanks, Brian. Luke Morris. Somebody's going to jail. Damn right. Rashawn Grundy. Hello, first time here. Did anyone see the videos of her saying how she was locked out of the election meeting but was caught lying? She was there plotting the whole time with a few of her people. Yes, we saw those videos.
Yes, and not only seeing them, I'll tell you what happened is I believe that was in a Homewood High School where they had because they needed a large capacity room. And she was late. And the people that were there early, what's the gentleman that took over the Democratic ticket?
You're talking about Napoleon Harris.
Napoleon. I keep forgetting his first name. Napoleon was there, and he had a lot of his followers with him, and they organized this ahead of time. So, and instead of saying they're going to have a primary, they decided in that meeting to have a caucus. And her people could not get in for one reason, only one reason, because the room was full to capacity.
Yeah.
It was up already. The fire marshal says only so many people. And she was pulling that card a long time ago. So he just pulled the card she pulled.
Crazy. Chesaday, she's a piece of work. She really is. You're getting it firsthand over there, Steve. But yeah, she's a piece of work. Ches is a friend of mine back in Chicago. He's a magician. He's a really good magician too. So I said that because he's watching right now.
Do you know anybody that's not a magician? I mean, 2 or 3 of them have gone by here. You said, Oh, a magician.
I know. Yeah, we got magicians come in here. Yeah, because I'm a magician, so I know they're magicians. I'm a magician. I'm magish. Are you a wizard? Because you whiz.
Tiffany's a magician too. She'll make your money disappear.
All right. You know who else is a magician?
No.
Hey.
Royal's a magician.
Hey, would you share the link for the after party?
Oh yeah, we'll put the link to the after party up. There's gonna be an after party, guys. Search Red Wemette and on YouTube, and you'll see the after party. Link.
Before I can never find it. I'm an idiot.
We can never find it. He's an idiot. But you got to type in Red Wemette. He said that, not me. All right, I'll
just type in Red Wemette on top of the YouTube, and it'll go right to my channel.
There you go. Yeah, we'll put the link in the description as soon as we're off air. Okay. So look for it then, okay?
All right. See.
So Napoleon gonna bone apart at Tiffany.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh my gosh, Tiffany's like Putin. Oh boy, here we go. If she's talking, she's lying. If she's quiet, she's thinking of a lie. Equals organized crime, money laundering. Yeah, no, I mean it's true. It really is. It's
they'll charge her with the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
There'll be numerous counts of charging her, but she'll plead. I'm sure she'll plead guilty. She's not going to go through a trial. If she went through a trial, she'd be doing 25 years in prison.
Because when the dust clear, and it will clear, you're gonna see the facts.
Yeah, we're gonna see the facts. All right. I don't think she's gonna like what we see either. Toy, they say Frank was a supervisor and committeeman as well, and if he would have had competition, he would have held a caucus as well.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, I mean it's she only likes to hire felons, uncertified police chiefs, you know.
Carla, you're right.
I miss Jamie. Goonie Goo Goo. What the hell's a Goonie Goo Goo? That's from Eddie Murphy. The Red doesn't get it. So Dolton got everything they aspired to be, Tommy. So if you say it like that, they're the ones that voted her in. So, but I think that they were duped. I really do think they were duped by her. But they should have known. They should have known something was wrong when she did this.
I want to start off by giving my sincerest thanks to the residents here today for voting for me. To those who did not vote for me, I forgive you.
I should have been like, man, this person is just not right for this.
Hold on to your seats. We're going for a ride on this one.
Philip Wright, Tiffany was barred from a Diddy party for being too much of a freak. Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not. Oso Duro, racial justice and soft on crime policies is creating chaos and entitlement criminality. Yeah. You know, it's not that crime is down right now. Crime isn't being sought after. You know, criminals are doing things, but they aren't arresting them. They aren't going after them. So it's like, oh, crime's down. No, it isn't.
Law enforcement's down.
If crime was down, why the hell are they locking everything in the stores up?
Yeah.
Do you notice that? Are they doing that in Florida down by you?
No.
Walgreens, is everything locked up? Like all the no?
No.
Razors, stuff like that?
No.
Everything's just out.
If you shoplift some gum from the counter where you check out,
yeah,
you're going to do jail time for shoplifting 50 cents, a dollar.
Big cities, because around Vegas,
as they say, theft of property under $50.
Tawana, allegedly, Tiffany had a relationship with Michael Smith. So I wonder how many landmines she stepped on. Who else? Andrew Holmes?
Yeah.
Andrew Holmes, he's the one being accused, right, of
rape,
right? Assault out here in Vegas, right?
Sexual assault.
Fenia Dukes, right? She was the one who's claimed that he inappropriately. And then she went to Tiffany, told Tiffany about it. Tiffany said, well, wait till we get back to Dolton to report this. You got to report it where it happened. You know, that's something that Metro would have taken care about here in Vegas because it was.
Trust me. I'm one of you. And when we get back home, I'm the mayor. I'll take care of it.
So it's just crazy. Yeah, exactly. So they're just not prosecuting crime like they did. Exactly. Grade 3 was hard on Henyard both years. Jesus. Oh God. Yeah. So she's a good person with a good heart. I mean, who hasn't stole thousands of dollars, lived multiple times, live multiple times, and covered up SA allegations? I mean, haven't we all?
Me? I haven't done it.
I haven't either. Sorry. So Xenia was a huge Tiffany supporter. Then she fired her. She got fired after she said that the sexual allegations with Andrew.
Oh yeah.
Like, see ya, you're out. So, and speaking of see ya, you're out. It's about time to wrap up, guys. We're gonna go over Red's channel. We're gonna be on Red's channel for another hour. So come on by, continue on some more Tiffany Henyard, and you guys get to Vegas. Come on out. Do the Vegas mob tour. Do the Vegas crime tour. Do the haunted Vegas tour. If you're a Fallout fan, come do the new Good Springs Fallout tour. It's a lot of fun, guys. So
they're all Vegas specialty tours, and you will love them. But if you order them through Adam, there's a discount.
Use that mob vlog discount that's rolling across the bottom, guys. All right, Red, you have a great day, sir. And I will see you in a few minutes. Join us for the Vegas mob tour. Experience Sin City's dark past. Learn how Bugsy Siegel built the Flamingo. Find out who killed him and why. Hear who Jimmy Hoffa supplied money to back in the 50s. Visit the actual home used in the 1995 blockbuster movie Casino. And other filming locations as well. See the real jewelry store where Frank Collada and his crew were busted. Sit in the exact spot where Frank Lefty Rosenthal's car was bombed back in '82. View never-before-seen footage of Frank Collada telling personal stories about Tony Spilatro, Joey the Clown Lombardo, and the Hole-in-the-Wall Gang.
This house here used to be Tony's house. Sounds like a peach color. It was brown then. The only thing changed is the driveway.
Here's an offer you can't refuse. Upgrade to the Untouchables experience. Following the tour, you'll enjoy a 3-course dinner at the Tuscany Gardens. And then VIP seating for the long-running hit, The Rat Pack is Back show. Experience Vegas the way it was meant to be.